Want to win a Blu-ray or 4K UHD copy of Blue Beetle the film? Like, comment, and subscribe to this interview with director Ángel Manuel Soto.
3, 2.
Bombay!
Hi, I'm Jorgie from POC Culture. It's so good to talk to you again,
It's good
Angel.
to see you again, man.
Yeah, as you know, I loved Blue Beetle. I saw it in the theater 3 more times. One day, my cousin even like drove up to LA and we did like a Blue Beetle Barbie double feature. So really
Nice.
love this movie. Really connected with it. I wanted to ask you, what went into deciding to make Blue Beetle stand alone and not rely on the larger cinematic universe? Because James Wan described making Aquaman 2 as like living in a house that was being renovated. So I was wondering if that's kind of how that felt and what went into that decision.
I mean, yeah, it was happening at the same time, but the fact that I think everybody on board, including from the studio, we started with Walt Hamada, and we also had Toby Emmerich and Warner Brothers, and Galen Weisman, who's still there at DC. Um, right off the bat, we didn't want it to be something that stemmed out of something else or that needs to be attached to something else. Um, they wanted it to be pretty standalone, but not standalone in the sense of like, here I am closed out of anything. It's like, here we are. This is the origin story of this kid. What happens after this could be attached to anything. And that liberty, that freedom of being able to, there's no pressure to get tied to anything. The only pressure that we have is to create a compelling story, that character driven, emotion driven, that does right into how we show our cultures and how we can also appropriate spaces that we have been left out and have fun doing it. Because at the end of the day, the movie does play homages to everything that we have loved before. And we do that because we love cinema so much, and we just love the idea of seeing characters that look like me or that looks like our family members taking places that we have loved seeing in movies before. So by doing that, we were able to just like, let's just make this an origin story that's true to itself, that is standalone, that if we want to do sequels, they can be standalone too, but at the same time just introduces a new hero into this beautiful DC universe.
Yeah, I love it. It's a very like fresh take with the origin story and how it's intergenerational with the whole family. And speaking on that, the scene where the Cord Industries like raids the Reyes house, it reminded me of like an Ice Raider. It had that like subtext because of the
Yeah.
way the cup was shaking and Nana, the look on her face, it like broke my heart. So I was wondering about real life, like social issues that were important for you to comment on in this film.
Yeah, we wanted the things that affect the family to not be uh only otherworldly. It's not, the threat is not an alien invasion, the death is not an accident. Like the their pain is not superficial. We really wanted to have the opportunity to show different things, not all of it, because the movie, it will be it will be a lie to think that we can cover all the different palettes that exist within the Latin community. But as much as we could, we did wonder, okay, so there's gonna be like a raid, so let's make it look like the things that they fear the most, because you have undocumented family members. So that fear, that is a fear that a lot of people live in the U.S. So we wanted to use that fear and ground the moments of stress in the family. Even with the passing of what happens to the dad. It's not that there was an accident and a pillar fell on him. It's just that the the intensity of witnessing everything you have built die, get burned, disappear, just because somebody with power feels that they can, because they don't see you as a person, as a human. and see it all vanish and feeling that impotence breaks your heart, literally. So being able to just like, okay, how can we make this feel visceral so that the people that know, and the ones that don't, at least for a little moment, can have some empathy and be in our people's shoes.
Yeah, totally. That scene was very heartbreaking and it was so well done. Thank you so much for your time and
Thank you.
congratulations on the movie. We could talk all day, but that's our time.
Yeah,
So
me too, man. It's so good to see you again.
so good to see you again. Have a
All right,
great day.
ciao.
Bye.